ball.
The other day when he was asked about his 20-point streak ending, he said, "Don't worry, I'll break it soon." He is a confident player. Williams the shovel, and inside Thompson couldn't finish. Second chance, no.
That's twice now that the
Korver bodying in, missed another bunny.
I think it's starting to get to him a little bit. He's overthinking the game, and he's had 3 very easy shots. And you know what? When you miss a layup,
A 20-18 Cavs lead, 6 for LeBron. Williams goes down, Thomas goes in. Williams finds a cutting James for 2.
without LeBron, you can get LeBron's minutes down a little bit. He's at 37 a game right now.
Second in the league, only Kyle Lowry. Here's James. And Crowder comes back for the steal, trying to start the break. Korver cuts in front, and it's out of bounds off of him. NBA history, he has been on fire of late. Derrick Williams has fit in beautifully, the former #2 overall pick. Meanwhile, Deron Williams playing in his first game tonight.
Might play against a team that you need some extra bigs, and you maybe play against a team you got to go smaller. And so Cleveland really can match up to anybody. They can play bigger, they can play smaller, they can go 4 smalls and put LeBron out there with 4 shooters. So when you have that kind of versatility in the playoffs, you can really take advantage of people.
Nice pocket pass from Williams. Here's Smart with space. That's why. Celtics have missed their last 6 threes after making their first attempt from deep.
We're in New York on Christmas Day against Boston, and she did the interview at the end of the first with Brad Stevens. They were really cold from the floor, and he said, "I like our shots. We just got to keep making them. Eventually we'll start making some." And Crowder hit about 4 in a row.
Yep.
So they're very streaky playoffs, but this year defending against some guys to give LeBron a little bit of a rest out on the floor.
Williams separates and finishes.
And play, this is still pretty much fun.
He shut down Giannis Antetokounmpo the other night, held him to 9 points, 4 of 13 shooting.
And see, that's one of those guys where LeBron doesn't have to spend that many minutes on it. If you need him in the last 6 minutes of the game, put LeBron over on him just a little bit.
Celtics can hold for 1. Instead, they burst ahead, and Brad Stevens.
Their parts better than they are just individually. They got to get back that mojo, that swagger, that feel-good playing.
Thompson powers it down. Plus,
Likes to show and then run up the bigs back. So being doing a good job of containing him.
Kyrie picked up those 2 early fouls. What are you hoping to get out of Deron Williams, specifically with him running that?
I saw in that play is what a great back screen that Deron Williams set. Now watch Deron Williams back pick here. Watch him lock up the big as he
has averaged just under 14 points since the All-Star break. James swims in, can't finish. Marcus Smart, Kelly Olynyk, the 5 for Boston. Rozier, great crossover, just blew the bunny. In the corner, it's Williams. On a 3.
How about when you get on a team that everybody shoots 3, he's shooting, what, 37% since he's been with the Cavs?
And he's 2 for 2 today. He was under 30% with Miami from 3. Olynyk has size on Korver. Olynyk waits him out.
Activity. That time Derrick Williams was slow getting over to give help.
Deron Williams with the step, the kick. Korver gives it up. Jefferson on the move. Lobs it out of bounds. Here's Bradley, who just his second game back. Brad Stevens said there's not necessarily a certain minutes limit, but probably would land somewhere around 20 or so. Olynyk flings it up and draws the whistle on Korver. 6th turnover for Cleveland. Cavs have a 5-point lead. Bradley got hit, and he will go to the line. Foul number 2 on Kyle Korver. Timeout here. Constantly doing it.
Absolutely.
LeBron James, by the way, you saw 2nd all-time in points per game against Boston. 1st is Michael Jordan. And LeBron's 29.5 points per game. A maestro with the basketball in his hands.
Play through the post was Smart.
4 to shoot. Bradley has to heave. Williams uses the length. James gets it back to him. Williams powers it down in transition.
Well, there you see something layup. And here is Derrick Williams gets a piece of it. He's off, and LeBron with a beautiful Kevin Love outlet for the dunk. Season, and you just got to fight through it. Make a couple aggressive plays and get yourself involved in the scrum.
He shot it under 30% since the All-Star.
Assists on the game. Nice positive plays.
Irving trying to dash around Horford. He hung beautifully. Korver will fire. That's off. Korver trying to box. Crowder lost the handle, and it wasn't a clean exchange to begin with. Seven to shoot. Shumpert trying to create. Williams has to heave. Can't hit. Thompson, another offensive rebound. And the look to James!
I mean, all these guys right here, a little edgy, a little tense. Boston's 1 and 2 in their last few games, have not played well.
Thomas with an answer. They're out there with Shumpert, Korver, and Williams. Thompson tried to squeeze a pass over to Williams. And he is fouled by...
But he's done a nice job keeping the ball in front of him. That time he reaches in at the last moment and fouls Derrick Williams.
Now you saw Derrick.
Number 1 enemy in Cleveland. Remember when he played in the playoffs the 1 year with Kevin? And it cost Cleveland in the playoffs. They lose...
As you should be. He's done an unbelievable job with that program, and what a way to cap what'll be a ticket to the dance.
One of those games where, it's nobody's making any plays. They're just hitting great shots, one after the other.
Williams can't. Smart tossed it too strong, but Olynyk saves it, and Brown can't hit. Rozier tried to flag it down, and Williams boxed him out. Put it on the floor, will pull up, around and off, and Williams skies in for the rebound.
Deron Williams being able to buy some minutes here as a backup point guard and not make it be LeBron. It's one that could possibly even tie it.
Williams, the crossover, the jumper, in and out from a triple-double. Gives it up, try to get it back. Brown got his hands in there. Williams denied.
Area.
Williams, Korver, Jefferson, Derrick Williams, and LeBron James on the floor for Cleveland. James gets it on the roll, kicks it to Derrick Williams, slicing through. And Smart just flung it cross court. Olynyk lays it in. Free throw percentage over 91%.
If you're going to get on the floor, you better play well. We're trying to win.
That's what Brad Stevens says. He has to add value to winning. Jefferson
coming.
James an assist away from a triple-double. Williams slashing in, can't finish. Korver curling. Can't. Boston back in front. 16th lead change of the game. James to the rim. 5 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists for James. Deron Williams banks it in. Matchup with Irving. Bodying him in, flings it out. Jerebko, he got it.
I think he's playing better. I think that really affected him.
Doctor said he should keep it on. He said, I can't do it anymore. It was affecting his vision. Needed to shed it and has. Korver over Thomas. He's 0 for 5. Thomas gives it up. Smart goes baseline. Euro steps. Can't hit.
Close ones he's missed now in the paint. Got to finish.
James fires to Korver. No. James cleans it up though. On James. Crowder on the move. Nearly traveled as Horford is fouled. From his 7th triple-double of the season. Irving sizing up Crowder. Kick to Williams. 6 to shoot. Irving will. Too strong, and Horford.
Confidence here. Brad Stevens having Jaylen Brown on the floor right here in this game.
James slicing through the lane. Double pumped and was fouled. And he's 1 of 4 from the line.
He's actually being guarded by Deron Williams. They've got Kyrie Irving guarding Smart. Nice back pick. The guy goes right to the rim. What a wonderful play.
10 assists now for Horford. Boston back in front. Williams tees it up. Off. Quarter for Isaiah Thomas.
See, these fans expect all these to go in. He'd been on that roll.
Irving slings it out. Crowder couldn't get to it. Williams the touch pass. Thompson. Well, that ball blocked by Thomas. Clearly bounced out of bounds. That's why the Cavs got possession. And they have 4 to shoot here as Williams turns it over with a charge. There is Bradley. Open and off. Horford batted it alive, but Williams there to Cavs leading by 2. Williams gives it up. Derrick Williams. And that's going to be a charge. The
like to go a lot of screen roll with Kyrie and LeBron.
James, Steve Korver. He got it. Bradley. Handoff to Smart. Thomas wrapping around into his arms. Will fire. You bet.
Game.
Crowd on its feet. Irving working on Thomas. Gets around him. Up, under, and in.
It's probably too late now.
Probably is with 29 to go. Thomas into the lane. Can't bank it in. Free throws in the 4th. But hits that. Thomas connects.
Now you've got to put yourself in a position, if you don't score here, to foul and then get to the moving the ball.
Irving hawked by Bradley. Still working on him. Forces it up and off. Thompson keeps it alive. James will fire to an open Williams. Off on a 3. Rebound Boston.
In front of you, if you give him a 2, you give him a 2.
James has to get it in. Bounces it. Irving collects it. Will heave it. Can't hit. Thompson the tip.